Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Wednesday, March 11th, 2026. Let's take a look at the charts. I'll start with this familiar chart. It was over 3 weeks ago. It'll be 4 weeks this Friday that we settled below this rising channel bottom, classic rising channel bottom at the top of a move that is at 421.20. That set off a sell signal that's still in effect down to 326.57, calling this a 2 to 3 month sell signal. We may push back into this 421.20 area to 431.45 region, a descending channel top. This zone, once again, able to contain buying pressures through April. And from here, we can fall away, should fall away into what is now 326.57 and climbing gradually. Now, whether or not we whether we test 421.20 or not, I think has everything to do with whether we close today above 404.63. And that is a kind of a 1 week channel top that contained actually Tuesday's highs. We eased back. If we happen to close above 404.63, I'm going to call this a 2 to 3 day buy signal, a swing trade of 2 to 3 days back to 421.20, 421.20, part of a range of resistance up to 430.80 on the daily chart that can contain buying. Once again, through April, and we can fall away from here, fall to new lows, fall into the 320s over the next, month, 2 or 3. Now, if we do close above 431.45, I'm just going to say on Friday, because I don't see this happening today, 430.80 on the daily chart. But if we do happen to close above 431.45 on Friday, just the opposite, the market pivots aggressively northward, the 490s. And I do have a channel top to show you right here at 497.87. This becomes a 1 to 2 month target, and that is the beginning of a wide range of long-term resistance up to 536.46, a 6-year rising channel top that can contain annual highs, especially 536.46. This 497.87 I would call monthly, maybe even quarterly highs, but when you put the two together, it is a big range of long-term resistance that would be expected within, let's just go with 2 to 3 months of closing above the low 430s. Until then, we do remain on the defensive into the 320s. Let's take a look at the downside right now. We do have 390.12. That is a 3/8 Fibonacci on the daily chart from that April low of last year against the more recent December high. It has actually performed pretty well. You can see all these little spikes below it, but we've never closed below it.
If you're finding value in this analysis, it's only a glimpse of what we offer. Your real trading edge starts at wickedstocks.com. Each week, premium members receive 2 high-probability stock picks. Each one comes with a complete trade plan, including exact entry, profit target, stop loss, and regular updates so you can manage the trade with confidence. You'll also get daily video analysis in the top traded markets, the SPY, the Triple Q, and NVDA, highlighting the key price levels, trends, and trade setups we're focused on. Whether you're day trading or swing trading, these insights help you zero in on the highest quality opportunities with clarity. Start your 2-week free trial and trade with clarity from day one.
And so for the day itself, holding below 404.63, 390.12 in reach. And when I say holding below, it says session containment. Sometimes I probably don't speak as fully as I should. If I say holding below 404.63, that means that level can be sold if you're a day trader. That means you can play the short side over the next day or two down to 390.12, where you can take profits on that short position and even perhaps consider reversing and going long back to 404.63 within a day or two. If we close below 390.12, I do see that as a 3 to 5 day sell signal. In other words, our swing trade over the 3 to 5 days shifts downside, shifts into the short position down to 374.36. 374.36 is a long-term channel structure on the weekly chart. We've certainly traded both sides of it, but it's contained the market pretty well, and I still think it deserves session containment strength, so that 374.36, 3 to 5 day target below 390.12, where we can place a daily low. And if we close below 374.36, over the next week or two. It is this descending channel bottom at 346.39 that is now converging with 337.44 over the next week. So it is a bit stair-step, but I do hold to the idea that holding below 421.20 will keep 326.57 and climbing gradually in reach over the next, 2 to 3 months, month or two. I'll say that, after holding for so much time here, and it really is here post-December high, because that is the 3/8 Fibonacci. Sorry about that. That is the 3/8 Fibonacci from which it's based, this April low. That closing below 390.12, I think we'll have more of a how should I put this? A sell signal event that is greater than closing below 374.36. I do think this market continues to erode as we move through the rest of March and into early April following a settlement above 390.12. We are bearish anyway below 421.20 to 431.45. And so closing below that longer-term 3/8 Fibonacci, I think will add weight to the market, selling pressures to build. And yes, I do think that this area here in what is now the upper 330s to mid 340s and converging likely within, I'm going to say 2 to 3 weeks is quite possible. I think that pretty much rounds it out. Please click like, share, subscribe. Check out wickedstocks.com. Take advantage of our 14-day free trial. We will have a stock pick coming out later today. That is Wednesday, another tomorrow, Thursday. We do 2 a week. You can also see your daily NVDA report. If you miss that, you should check it out at wickedstocks.com. It's part of a suite of daily analytical videos, including the Daily SPY and the Daily Triple Q. So check it out at wickedstocks.com. I will be back, of course, tomorrow with Thursday's Tesla report, and you have a great day.